Good morning, I'm Fox 4 meteorologist Andrew Shipley, and we are looking at a pretty nice start out here for your Saturday morning with partly sunny skies. We're watching a cold front off to the north. We're also keeping an eye on the tropics with PTC 9, soon to be Imelda, down near Cuba and the Bahamas, getting its act together here this morning. Now we get that closed low. The hurricane hunter's in there right now, so we probably actually do have depression. Just waiting for that to be officially updated here. But we are keeping an eye on our forecast. Obviously going to be impacted by that frontal boundary here. Unfortunately, not bringing fall weather with that cold front, but we are going to be looking at a couple isolated showers triggered by it, along with the sea breeze as you get towards later today. Otherwise, we are looking at high temperatures today in the lower 90s with humidity feeling like the upper 90s, even triple digits out there today. And again, we'll be triggering some showers. See up by noontime. There's that front towards Sarasota there. By the time it gets to us, it's really just going to add to a little bit more lift to the atmosphere to along the sea breeze. 5 o'clock, you see out here I-75, and then push those storms inland as they kind of fizzle out there by 9 o'clock here. But as for tonight, looking at a pretty nice night for us. Partly cloudy skies, 76 degrees for us heading in towards your Sunday. Now, Sunday, high temperatures expected to be in the upper 80s, low 90s. Still feels like probably near that 100-degree mark for us, though we could see a couple more afternoon storms, especially inland for us, Glades and Hendry County. And again, that has to do with the tropics because we got Humberto and PTC 9, soon to be Imelda there near Cuba. So Humberto now is a Category 4 storm here, and really a very pretty there on our satellite imagery. As of 5 o'clock this morning, 145 mile-an-hour winds, gusting to 175, moving off to the west at 6 miles an hour. But we are expecting Humberto to become a brief Category 5 there on Sunday morning, and then back down to a 4, and then down to a 3 as it wraps to the west of Bermuda on Wednesday morning and continues off into the North Atlantic. But we're keeping an eye on Humberto because that is the stronger storm, and that's going to be playing a factor in pulling on future Imelda. Again, there it is, getting its act together. That closed low looked like this morning, so likely be coming to tropical depression here probably the next hour or so here Saturday morning. But we are expecting that Humberto will pull on Imelda down the Rhine here. So let me show you what's going on here. So PTC 9 as of 8 o'clock this morning is at 35 mile-an-hour winds gusting to 45, moving off to the northwest at 7. And we do expect it to become a tropical storm by tomorrow. Again, it would be Imelda, and then strengthening, nearing hurricane strength by Monday morning. You can see just off the east coast, just off of Miami there as we get in towards Monday morning. Now, we are expecting, though, it to continue to lift off to the north, becoming a Category 1 off of Jacksonville. And then the question mark is what happens here. And that's what goes into what we call Fujiwara, which is actually what happens in the Pacific a lot of times, most of the time, as a Pacific feature, but as hurricanes that are close enough together, they push, they pull, they dance around each other, and usually the stronger storm, which would be Humberto in this case, might actually pull Imelda away from the coastline for us and maybe prevent a direct landfall in the Carolinas. That's something we're watching pretty closely here, and something that we're seeing pretty consistently now in our spaghetti models. You see that almost right-hand turn and out to sea as it is impacted there by Humberto pulling it more out to sea, and it's something we're going to be watching here the next couple days. What it does mean for us, though, again, watching our moisture here as Imelda passes by and that frontal boundary comes down, pulling in that drier air for us as we get in towards next week. Going to really drop off those rain chances for us, drop off that humidity, and really going to go from about 60% chance of rain there as Imelda kind of passes by us. More of those inland storms there Sunday, down to 20%, maybe even lower as we get in towards Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for us. And you can see that reflected there at our 7-day forecast with mostly sunny skies. We'll slowly bring those rain chances, though, back as we head in towards the end of the week.